According to biblical scripture, it is recorded that God established a covenant with Abraham through his son Isaac, rather than his firstborn Ishmael. Conversely, the Quran presents a different perspective by indicating that the covenant was made with Ishmael instead of Isaac. How does the Quran describe this?
Surah 2, verses 124 to 125 of the Quran read, "And when his Lord tested Abraham with certain words, and he fulfilled them. God said, I am making you a leader of humanity. Abraham said, and my descendants? God said, my covenant does not include the wrongdoers. And we made the house a focal point for the people, and a sanctuary. Use the shrine of Abraham as a place of prayer. And we commissioned Abraham and Ishmael. Sanctify my house for those who circle around it, and those who seclude themselves in it, and those who kneel and prostrate." The phrase, "and when his Lord tested Abraham with certain words," presented in verse 124, is understood by Quranic commentators to refer to the tests and commands that God imparted to Abraham. These included leaving his family in a barren land, sacrificing his son Ishmael, rebuilding the Kaaba, house of God, and instituting the rite of circumcision. The Quran clearly states in Surah 2, verse 124, that God made a covenant with Abraham through his son Ishmael, not Isaac. The covenant was established prior to the birth of Isaac, who is regarded as a divine gift to Abraham and Sarah, a result of Abraham's readiness to offer Ishmael as a sacrifice. In this context, Ishmael is understood as a son dedicated to God, whereas Isaac is considered a son of blessing for Abraham and Sarah. This contradicts the biblical account which portrays Isaac as the son who was to inherit the covenant from Abraham. According to the Quran and Islamic tradition, the biblical account was distorted to diminish Ishmael's status as Abraham's heir in favor of Isaac. This alteration is thought to stem from the bias of Jewish scribes toward the Israelite lineage. The Quran asserts that it rectifies this distortion by confirming Ishmael as the son who carried on Abraham's legacy in accordance with the original divine covenant. Additionally, the divine selection of the ancient Israelites and their Hebrew prophets before the advent of Islam is seen as a preparation for the arrival of Muhammad, the final prophet.